Vítejte, to je Vita, and this is my YouTube channel. So this video, we are going to be reacting to videos that I did almost a year ago. They were posted on the 27th of November, 2019. And this one is specifically going to be for the 10 reasons of why I love the Czech Republic. And we're going to just do a little reaction to it. I'm not going to play a lot of the video, but I will touch in on things that I have said. So let's just get into this. So number 10, what I love about the Czech Republic is the weather. I hate the weather now. I hate it. It's so hot. Why isn't it fall? I'm wanting to wear these sweaters. Okay, so I'm filming this in September. I'm gonna guess it's around 24 degrees outside, but I've been dying to wear this sweater. So I just wore it for this video because I knew you would be seeing this in October, November-ish time. And so I'm just hoping that it's fall then. But I bought this sweater recently and I love it. And I've been dying to wear it. And it's too hot. It's been so hot from August to now. And I'm just like, why? 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 And so, yeah, no, right now I hate your weather. I love winter and I love fall and I wish it would just stay like that all the time, all year round. And we could just always wear sweaters because I love the sweaters here. And like I had a video come out like, a few weeks ago where I bought sweaters in August to film and then you'd see it at the end of September. And guess what? It's still too hot. It's still too hot, guys, to wear sweaters. So I'm mad. But I do love your winters and I love your falls because it's nice sweater weather all year round. I love it. I love that. I hate your summer. I hate it. I want to move to some place that's colder. But I don't know any place that's cold in the summertime. So if you do, let me know. If it's like cold all year round, all the time, let me know in the comments below because not even Canada's like that. Unless I were to move like maybe up north. I'll look into it, let you guys know. But yeah, it's still nice that you guys don't have winter. I love that. I love that. I love how it's like fall all year, like fall for like 6 months. But I wish it was fall all year round. Just the general way that the country is. So I really like the benefits that it gives its people. The Czech Republic has maternity leave where you can take up to 3 years. Maternity leave. Now that I know more information about maternity leave, no, I don't like it. No, I don't agree with it. So apparently you get $300K to split between those 3 years. That's what I've been told right now. And you can correct me in the comments below. If I'm misinforming, please correct me in the comments below. I will pin your comment. Okay? Like if someone comes up with a really good comment about maternity leave, please put it down below. I will pin it to the top if I'm misinforming anybody. But from what I've been told, because I have 2 coworkers whose wives are pregnant at the moment and they'll be giving birth anytime soon by now, they were saying you get about $300K per year, or for the year. Like you get $300K after you have the child, and then that's your maternity leave for however long you want it. $300K is like 1 year's worth of paycheck. I can't imagine you splitting that across 3 years. Like, that's insane. And then I heard there's some things that, now, like if your job offers a maternity leave, like, and you get some portion from that from your job, then yeah, there's that. But if you don't have a job and you have a baby, then all you get is $300K. But then one of you, like either the mom or the dad, have to have a job to get that $300K. And then if you were to have a job, then your job might give you like 60% of your wage or something like that. This is what I was told at one other job that I was working at, that they would give 60% and then the government would take over for the rest of your maternity leave. Or no, I think you only got 6 months at 60%. And then you would get $300K as well. But Canada gives you 1.5 years at 60% the entire time. And if you don't make a lot of money, you can get child tax, which gives you $500 per baby until the age of 5. I see Canada as being better now. And so I don't know, if you know more about maternity labor laws and whatnot and below, please let us know. Please let us know for employees and for contractors, because that's valuable information. So if you know, please let us know, okay? Please correct me. But that's what I understood from one of my colleagues he works, but his wife doesn't. Yeah, it's just something that I don't fully understand. It's deeper than what I thought it was back when I originally filmed this. And I don't think it's as nice as I thought it was back then. But even then, even now, okay, just personally, I don't want to be home with my kids for 3 years. Like, I don't know. The more I age, the less and less and less that I want kids. Like my biological clock is just not ticking. It's just tick. I don't know, a day from now, tick. A day from now, tick. Instead of the regular motion that most women do when they get older. They realize, oh, I need to be having a kid, and my clock is just do you really though? Do you really want a kid? And so that's just how I feel. But I think I want to have my kids here so they would be Czech. But then I want the benefits of Canada. But then to get benefits in Canada, I need to have a job in Canada. So we'll see. Maybe if I have 2 sets of kids, I'll have one here and then I'll have the other in Canada, and then I'll let you know. We'll see. That will be years from now though, definitely. That video will be 5, 10 years from now. Oh yeah, this is also on videos that you couldn't comment on because I wasn't sure how YouTube worked when I put child friendly. And so no one would be able to correct me anyways, even if I was wrong in the original video. So please educate me in the comments below. If this is something that you know, if you work in HR, this is something you deal with every day, let me know, because I would be really happy to know exactly how it works from both a contractor and an employer's perspective. And I guess this is something that I could have Google searched, but I like asking people more than asking the internet, okay? Make me sound ignorant, but I'd rather ask you than ask the internet. Because you never know what you don't always get accurate information. Really get overtime out here. Still don't. Never been paid overtime in my life. Never got a Czech holiday off in my life. Unless it matched up with a UK holiday, but now I'll never have a Czech holiday off. Not happy with labor laws. If you watch my other video, I tie that all back into the value of people. If you watch it to the end, you'll find out why. I like their public health care. I think I wouldn't say the doctors and the hospitals function better than in Canada, but the healthcare free system does. Public health care, best. Best. I just like how it covers more things. That's all. If you need it, the insurance will cover it. And then even then, if you didn't need it, they just go to the doctor, which I don't think is right, to go to the doctor and ask them for the money back. So I don't think it functions that well in general, but it's nice that if you need something, you will get it no matter what, and the doctor just has to put a good enough case forward. So unfortunately, if they don't have that aspect of, if they're not good at doing that, well then maybe they'll suffer. But as long as they can, I don't see what's wrong with that. I do just wish I could go to my GP and get birth control though, instead of having to go to my gyno just to get birth control when she's expecting me there for a full exam. And I'm just no, I just need refills, thanks, bye. It's just a waste of my time. And then the insurance doesn't even cover that, so I don't know why I have to go there in the first place. But I don't know. I find that just super, it's all just, visa pay, great. Fact that you take money from the doctors, not so much. I don't mind if you get in an ambulance, if you need anything, just go in an ambulance, and then you're treated like a queen at the hospital, so just do that. Okay, as long as it's an actual emergency and you do need to go to the hospital, just do that. Otherwise, don't go to a hospital, just go to a polyclinic. First come, first serve, works great. Now, I haven't been able to view my taxes out here, what they take off my paycheck, just because my company set up a password for me and it doesn't work, and I don't know what I have been able to view my taxes. They finally set it up the month that I quit. The last month that I left, they finally set it up properly. They were taking about they take about 1,800 crowns to go towards visa pay. I was paying about 11,000 in taxes total, and then 1,800 of that was visa pay. Is clothes. I go shopping out here so much. Like, I gave away like 2/3 of my closet just to come out here in the first place. Now I'm like recuperating, and so right now I'm in love with the stores New Yorker, Orsay, and Sinsay for like the ones that I can go to in stores. And I don't find like I've done multiple Sinsay, New Yorker, and CNA videos, multiples of them. Go check them out. Info up. And then, yeah, I still kind of sort of shop at Orsay. I had a really bad experience with them. And I haven't really been back since. But I did just order 2 shirts that I'm expecting tomorrow. So, but they were just plain shirts. But really, I'm trying to stay away from going there because a lot of the clothes that I have came from there, and now I'm not liking them anymore. Like, they don't bring me joy. I don't like how they fit me, whatever. And so now I'm trying to just avoid it at all costs because it's not really my size, though it's what I want for my jobs. My jobs are also getting to be more casual, so now I'm looking for casual things that will still look nice so that I can be like semi-professional and then just leave it at that. So I bought 2 shirts from them, just 2 plain regular shirts, but they look fancier than like, you know, like a regular plain tee. And so, yeah. That's all. And CCC, still get all my shoes from them. They're the only ones carrying my size, so. What else can I do if they're the only store? I noticed I enjoy shopping because it fills my void of not making a lot of money. I like to then spend my money on clothes to feel better. Okay, see, I said that Czech people are cold here. I don't actually find them that cold. Like, I find Czech people to be rather friendly. Like, I've never... I don't know. In Canada, you don't want people to talk to you. Especially, like, where I'm from in Canada, you don't want people to talk to you on the street, like, or, like, to greet you at all. But Czech people will say, like, dobry den to you in your apartment building and be, like, really, really nice in general. And, like, Canadians will be nice to you, too. But, like, from where I'm from, you don't want people to talk to you. Like, you would rather just be, like, left alone. And just, like, it's just, like, don't talk to me. Especially when you're, like, walking on the street or something. Like, I don't know. I guess Czech people don't tend to talk to you on the street here, thank goodness, because I don't like it. But, like, back in Canada, people will. And they're always the people that you don't want them talking to you, like creeps, like predatory type creeps. Like, they think you're a child, you tell them you're a child, and they're just like, give me your number anyways, creeps. Sketchy people, junkies, and homeless. Like, the homeless will pester you, and you don't want that. But yeah, I do like how they're relaxed. I don't like Prague anymore, though. It's just too busy. I want to just be done with city life. Yeah, but I do like how they're not fake. Czech people aren't fake. That's nice. They're like upfront with you. If they're going to be cold, they're going to be cold. If they're going to be warm and friendly, they're going to be warm and friendly. They're not fake people. Whereas in Canada, we kind of are because we're like, don't talk to us. But then if you talk to us, we make it seem like we actually want to talk to you. And in reality, in our minds, we're like, no, we don't. Oh yeah, I find Prague is actually pretty busy. It's a very busy street. Like, I went to Spain after this video. Spain was relaxing. Or I might have went to Spain before this. I don't know when I went to Spain. I don't remember anything. Spain was really relaxing, a really relaxed lifestyle. Prague is not. I don't even want to live in Prague anymore because of that. So number 6, the reason why I love Prague, and specifically for this, is that I love the architecture and the history of Prague. Okay, I want to say this. It is very pretty, but the more you live with it, the more desensitized you get to it, the more you don't appreciate it. And, like, it's always every foreigner's excuse as to why they moved here. Oh, the architecture is so beautiful. In reality, none of us care anymore. We're just like, yeah, it's there. So yeah, it's still pretty, but you definitely do become desensitized to it, and you don't care about it as much as you did when you first came out here. And it's not as amazing as it once was when you live with it all the time. So it does definitely become something that becomes unappreciative after a while, and that is very sad. So yeah, now I don't necessarily care what anything looks like. I just want a house that's nice, that's all. And I avoid downtown like plague. So number 5 is the language. Honestly, what I love about having the language is that barrier. I love the language. Trying to think of how to say this without offending anybody. The language is definitely difficult. Definitely. And after being here for a year and a half, no, I don't speak Czech. Not well, anyways. And I would prefer Russian as it's closer to English, but that's only because I'm lazy. Okay? I'm going to take full blame there for that. Czech is hard, and not a lot of words are equivalent in English, and it requires a lot of learning. The language is pretty. I'm not going to say that it's not. I know my husband definitely finds it better than Slovak, so there you go, Czech people. Sorry, Slovaks. Personally, I prefer your language because you don't have that letter. I am happy with your language. And basically, like, yeah. So, loving the language. I do love the fact that I can't understand everything. I still really enjoy that, and I feel like that's a reason as to why I haven't been wanting to learn the language, because I don't want to understand you. I've gotten into fights with people. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't call them fights, but like, I've had people where they started like yelling at me and something, and I'm just like, I don't understand you, dude. You can't have your day affected by it. Whereas if you were actually yelling at me and saying, I'm stupid, I don't know what I'm doing, like all these negative words at me, yeah, that would make me feel bad for the rest of my day. But me not understanding a single word of what you just said, I'm fine and dandy to keep moving on with my life. And then vice versa. You don't understand me, fine and dandy to move on with our lives. So I do really like that. And that has been a damper as to why I haven't learned Czech yet. Yeah, and like I said in this video, I love the barrier. Yeah, I still do. And so number 3 is that the Czech Republic has clean water. Czech Republic does have clean water. You can drink from your taps. It is okay. I still prefer bottled water because I'm a horrible human being. I like to pollute the planet, sorry. But yeah, Czech Republic does have clean drinking water. Canada does not. Same thing. Moving on. So number 2 is safety. The Czech Republic, at least Prague, feels so much safer than anywhere I've ever been in Canada. Yeah, Prague, I still feel safe. In fact, I feel like I'm the dangerous one that everyone should be avoiding. Yeah, I've had like my creepy run-ins where I was like, if this was in Canada, I would have been sold into human trafficking, like definitely. But we're not in Canada, and the guy left, and everything was fine, and I'm still here and talking to you. So everything's good. So yeah, I still feel extremely safe, and most of the time I feel like I'm the one that you guys should be scared of, if anything, because I'm not afraid to hurt you. I just had to be creepy for a minute, like, though I'm not kidding though, with how I grew up, where I grew up, yeah, like, we would do anything to survive. If it's you or me, it's gonna be you. That's our mentality from where I'm from. But like here, the worst thing that I have heard from a newspaper was that some man robbed a store with his eggplant. Let's just say that because I do want to keep this family friendly. But that's the worst thing that I've heard. That actually came up in my news feed. Oh, okay. Now we got into news. So there was a nice, lovely person who ended up making a news Facebook page for foreigners, and where he would translate everything that came into Czech news to us in English and just summarize it a bit. Lots of people have different opinions about it. If you know about it, then you know about it. I'm not going to get into more of that. Let's not talk about it. That's not what it was. But it did help me to get some more education as to what was going on in the Czech Republic, and that was actually really nice. There's lots of cases that a lot of people were saying, you know what, I wish I just didn't know what was happening because, well, I felt a lot better. To that, though, I still don't fear anything because it wasn't anything being done to people. Like in Winnipeg, on our news, it would be people being murdered. I'm gonna just, you know, I'm gonna just say it. I'm not gonna bleep out these words. I don't care. Like, I'm not being monetized anyways. So yeah, it would, like, you hear about murders happening. Like, you hear about it. Here in the Czech Republic, it was infanticide. It wasn't like, you know, random Joe murdering his girlfriend or murdering random dude. Like, it wasn't any of that. But this guy was censored off of YouTube, or off of Facebook, sorry. So I don't know what's happening anymore. So I'm fine with that. It's kind of nice to just, ignorance truly is bliss. Let's just put that out there. Ignorance truly is bliss. So my number one thing that I love about the Czech Republic is its public transportation. It is amazing. Well, we're ending the video on a high note. Public transportation is the best thing in Prague. It really is. It's still amazing. Still the number one system I've ever used. I love it. I use it a lot. It's great. It really is great. They got anything right. They got the public transportation. And I know they got other stuff right. I'm just saying, like, public transportation, boom. It's apparently going to be increasing in cost, but honestly, it's so cheap as it is for how good it is. Like, there's a lot of, like, horrible systems that charge, like, $3 a ride, and you, like, this is, like $1 something. Like, they did a great job, and it's super cheap as it is. So if they want to increase the price, fine. It is amazing, though, and it's the best I've ever used. Still the best I've ever used, and I have a feeling it will always be the best that I've ever used. I love it, and I talk more about it in another video about what really makes it great. Never mind the consistency of it, but, like, you have the ability to be able to see exactly where it's going, which is great. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you really liked it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below any of your thoughts and opinions. I'm happy to hear them. So yeah, if you want to watch the other video that I filmed, you can watch it here. If you want to watch the video that we just reviewed, it's here. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.